The RV Show USA. Start living the RV dream today.
And welcome again to my virtual campfire, everybody. Alan Warren, the RV Wingman here, with a video today that is a follow-up on one that I did last week. And I'm not shocked, but I am surprised, and not in a very positive way. And I'll tell you about it in just a second. First, we are less than a week away from the relaunch of the RV Show USA radio program, which will be airing on great radio stations around the country starting on Saturday, October the 7th. And we are excited about that. Hope you will check it out. The website, they're working on it as we speak, and hopefully by the launch, it will be up and running. Go to thervshowusa.com and find out a little bit more. So, what am I perplexed about? The story I did last week was about one that I read in an industry publication that when I read it, I'm like, you got to be kidding me. This is big news. But apparently it wasn't. If you missed that video, let's go over here to the shared screen. It was about, well, over here on the right-hand side, you see where it says the dealership strikes back? Fairfax, Virginia. This is the home of the National RV Dealers Association, where all the RV dealers, they belong to this. It's an industry group. It says, the 2023 RV Dealers Convention Expo will feature a special super lawyer session with RV industry legal experts who will train dealers in how to avoid costly consumer lawsuits. Audience members will once again be treated to a mock trial of a consumer claim against an RV dealership. Audience members will serve as jurors in the trial. Last year's session received a 9.9 out of 10. A super lawyer session to teach dealers how to, train them, how to avoid costly consumer lawsuits. I talked about this on my video last week, and I'm going to give you some of the comments that I got back. Not one voicemail. I could lie to you. I'm not going to lie. Not one single voicemail from somebody that says, this infuriates me, or it's about time, or anything. I did get quite a few emails. I'll go over those in a second. But can you imagine the RV industry? And I would not, if I was doing this, if I was the industry, I don't think this is a smart way to do it. Over here it says the dealership strikes back. What does that infer? They're striking back against what? Against who? I think I know who. Who do you think it is? Drop a comment below. But then it says that the session will be attended by members who will serve as jurors in the trial. These are people that are in the RV industry. What do you think? I wonder what they're going to rate this year's session at. Do you think they're going to rate it really low? No, this is a terrible session. It's their own industry. I got an idea, a novel idea, besides building a better product and doing better in customer service and warranty repairs. The idea is, how about inviting some ordinary customers to listen in to this session? Oh, we can't do that. They're not members of the RVDA. Well, I'm going to go real quick. I'm going to go into some of the comments that people made. And as I'm doing this, if you think that I have lost my mind and I'm too paranoid about this, just let it be, Wingman. Tell me. But I want to know, why aren't more people interested in this? Why don't they see this as a problem? So here are some of the comments that I got, and this is the one that said, I disagree. What I said was I mentioned that people need to push back against the industry. I believe that consumers, in the last couple of years especially, have received such bad products, such bad customer service and warranty work, service work on their RVs they spend a lot of money on, that they're threatening, and many of them are taking legal action. And this is a preventative way for the industry and the dealers to push back against any and all of those future claims. So this guy, Jay Jones, says, I disagree. People need to do their research and make their own decisions. No one is putting a gun to their heads to buy an RV of any type. Take up bowling. I've owned everything from a tent trailer to motorhomes, used and new. I've had to fix a few things on all of them, just like on all the cars I've owned throughout my lifetime. Quit whining. A lot of people do whine, don't they? And many things what he's saying is true. We should be responsible. The problem, the truth, most people say they're responsible. They may even, I'm a responsible person. Then they get themselves into RV purgatory. They're not responsible. They should be held responsible, accountable for their decisions, good or bad. And I think that is what is happening today. But the RV industry is working on a plan to keep you at bay. Instead of working on a plan, I'm sure they're going to say, hey, guys, we need to clean up the RVs before we ship them out to the dealers. We need to do a better job. They're not going to say, don't do that. But they're going to focus on defending who? Not you. Themselves. Spikers B says, ooh, I see where this BS RVDA seminar is going. It's called How to Write Contracts of POS with clauses stating you can't sue us. Probably right. It's how to be a used car salesman with sneaky little tactics. Like the title says, it's all about training a dealer basically how to be unaccountable. Bet you Camping World will be attempting, and all the unscrupulous. I would like to see some good dealers attend and push back and report in. If you're going to go to RVDA, and I know many of you are lurkers here on the channel. That's okay. I do a lot of lurking myself. But if you work in the RV industry, if you work at a dealership, if you are going to be at the RVDA convention expo in Las Vegas in November, I'd like you to attend that and give me some feedback. Oh no, we talked about quality. Or tell me what they were really talking about. Let's go back to another comment over here. This says, Jose says, why don't RV dealers and manufacturers agree to binding arbitration just like Ram, Ford, and GM? That sounds like a good idea. Maybe some of them do that. National Center for Dispute Settlement helped us when our brand new Ram 3500 dually stopped working after 140 miles. Took a while, but 6 months later, we settled our case against FCA at no cost to us. That's a great question. I don't know why the dealers don't do that. And maybe some of them do. If you know, or if you don't, drop a comment down below. The last one, this is from Wes Alexander. Wes, thank you for watching my channel as always. It says, so if I'm interpreting this correctly, dealers and manufacturers are saying we can't make a better product or provide better customer service. So instead, we're going to fight back so that we can stiff our customers even more than we already have. Ron Burge's practice will be even busier than it already is, and I would think most judges would see right through this sham. Unfortunately, for the good dealers out there, and as you've noted, Alan, there are many. It could tend to paint them with the same brush. Just the news of this could blow up in their faces and help further characterize some dealerships as real crooks. Is this going to help the image of the RV industry? Is it going to help the image of what people think are crooked RV dealers? I don't think so. Drop a comment below. Got a couple emails. This one is from Dan. Said, using any attorney is an action of last resort. The RV dealer and manufacturers make the rules. They are the house. If you're not a gambler, well, you probably know what the house is. The house is the casino. Rarely does the house lose. They put the odds in their favor, as they should. But the dealers, Dan is saying, the RV dealer and manufacturers make the rules. They are the house. Most of the time, the house wins. Why not focus on building a better product? Huh? You mean they could make some improvements? Who knew? Why not focus on having a quality management system within the factory? I think if you ask most manufacturers, oh yeah, we care about warranty work and service and follow through. What are they going to say? No, we don't. Why not use better materials, methods, and training? This is from Mr. Bolt. It says, Wingman, the dealers are being scammed. I don't understand some of this. Sort of funny to see the dealers throw money at legal scammers while at the same time scamming RV customers with low quality products. Who knows how this will turn out, but it's not going to get better for the RV consumer with this approach. Karma is a wonderful thing, and the dealers' manufacturers may soon find this out. Again, I'm shocked in a way that the response wasn't, the outpouring of comments wasn't more than it was. It was like no big deal. Do people not care? Am I being overly sensitive to the industry? Am I criticizing something that doesn't need any improvement? I'd like to know what you think. I really would. This kind of thing, what happens is I get phone calls, I get voicemails all the time from people who feel they've been wronged by dealers. Sometimes they have. Sometimes they are responsible for their own undoing. They made bad decisions. They didn't do their homework, and they won't. That's just the truth. Few people want to accept responsibility. All businesses want to make money. They need to make money. But I think the first thing all of us need to do before we sell an RV, before we go RV shopping, is we need to accept responsibility for whatever we do, whatever we promise. We need to keep our word. If we're selling a crappy product, either stop selling it or make it better. If we're not responsible for our financial decisions, who is? We look around, our government is rewarding bad behavior, people that make bad decisions. Well, you don't have to pay that student loan debt back. Really? What are we teaching people? What is the industry, these super lawyers that the RVDA is going to have giving this workshop, what are they teaching people? Why don't they focus, you know what, the last resort is lawsuits, and we hate them. We don't want to deal with lawyers. We don't want to deal with these lawsuits. We want happy customers because we want to sell them many RVs throughout their life. How about that? Leading with that. It's not as juicy as, hey, we're going to show you how you can kind of word the paperwork to maybe get out of doing this, require the owner of the RV to do these certain things, and if they don't do them exactly right, then, oops, sorry, you have no claim against us. I'm sorry. This really works me up. It works me up on multiple levels. One is that the industry, instead of facing what they need to face, this is just my opinion, they're trying to put lipstick on a pig. They're going to blame it on somebody else. The other side is the RV or the consumer out there. Too many RV consumers are just, I don't know if they're complacent. They don't care. They live in denial. It'll never happen to them. Most RV dealers are not crooks. Now, some people out there, you're going to watch it, oh, yes, they are. They're all crooks. Do they all want to make money? Hell yes, they want to make money. And you better hope they make money. But should they live with the promises they make? Should they follow through with things? Should they deliver a quality product? Should the buyer of an RV be responsible for the decisions they make, even if they are bad ones? Let me know what you think of this story. They'll probably get no comments on this, no phone calls either. I can't believe it. My voicemail box gets blown up all the time. Not one single voicemail with somebody's thoughts about this subject, about, what was it, the super lawyers. I don't know. They call me the RV Wingman. I'm a former campground owner. I've loved RVing and camping my entire life. I try to watch out for people and give you things to think about, not just go on autopilot, go blindly into the dealership, sign the paperwork, and then call the wingman 2 years later and go, what did I do? It's too late for me to help. I've got a free RV report. Yeah, I'm plugging the free RV report. It's out now. The free RV report is out now. It's updated every single quarter. So, what is now? Today is what? October 1. So we are in the fourth quarter. Update the free RV report. You can go to freervreport.com. If you've already previously downloaded the free RV report, just go back to the same website. There's a little place you can click on up in the upper right-hand corner, I think, that you can download, view the most current RV report. Do it. Send it to your friends and loved ones that are going to buy a camper. I don't get paid for this. I don't. I want to see you make good decisions. I want you to be a happy camper. Too many people go, oh my God, I wish I would have known this before. How long have I been doing these videos? How long have I been harping on be responsible, do your homework, take your time, be selective with the dealers you do business with? I do apologize for such a long, passionate rant today. I really mean that. The RV Show USA radio program and the podcasts of it are going to be a little bit less passionate than these videos. They are. The show is going to have 4 segments. Each one's maybe 10 minutes, roughly 10 minutes in length. The first segment will always be me doing what I do. I'll be talking about issues like this and serious stuff, sometimes fun stuff, playing a lot of voicemails. And then segments 2, 3, and 4 will be primarily about other people from all over the RV spectrum, if you will. Many YouTubers, many bloggers, many professionals, many people that are outside of the RV universe that have just what I think is sage advice for life. So thank you for joining me today. Please let me know what you thought of today's video, what you think of this RVDA Super Lawyers meeting that they're going to have in Las Vegas. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching. I'm Alan Warren, the RV Wingman. Be safe, have fun, play nice, and don't leave your good manners at home. I'll see you soon.